20 emerging technologies that will blow your mind. What's up, mind-blown viewers? Today we're diving into the future. Not just any future, but the one that's already taking shape right now. These 20 emerging technologies aren't science fiction. They're being developed in labs and startups around the world as we speak. Some might seem unbelievable. Others might make you question everything you thought was possible. So buckle up. Your mind is about to be blown. Neuromorphic computing. First up, computers that think like human brains. Traditional computers process information sequentially, but neuromorphic chips are designed to mimic the neural structure of our brains. These chips can process sensory data in parallel, learn from their environment, and potentially become thousands of times more energy efficient than today's computers. Companies like Intel and IBM are racing to perfect this technology, which could revolutionize AI by making it more intuitive and less power-hungry. Liquid biopsy. Imagine detecting cancer from a simple blood test before any symptoms appear. That's what liquid biopsy promises. These tests can detect tiny fragments of DNA that tumors release into your bloodstream, potentially allowing doctors to spot cancer at stage 0. Companies like Grail and Guardant Health have already developed tests that can detect dozens of cancer types with a single blood draw. This technology could save millions of lives through early detection. Programmable matter. What if physical objects could change their shape, color, and properties on command? That's the promise of programmable matter. Scientists are developing tiny robots called KTOMs that can rearrange themselves to form different objects. Imagine your smartphone transforming into a laptop, then a gaming controller, all with a simple voice command. While we're still years away from T1000 style transformations, the basic building blocks are already being developed. Brain-computer interfaces. Companies like Neuralink are developing implantable brain-computer interfaces that could revolutionize how we interact with technology. These devices could potentially allow paralyzed people to control prosthetic limbs with their thoughts, treat neurological disorders, and eventually enable direct brain-to-brain communication. The most advanced systems can already interpret thousands of neural signals simultaneously, and the technology is progressing faster than many predicted. Living materials. Scientists are engineering bacteria and fungi to grow into useful materials and structures. From bricks that can self-heal and reproduce, to packaging that can be composted in your backyard, these living materials combine the best aspects of biology and engineering. Imagine buildings that repair themselves after earthquakes, or clothing that adapts to your body temperature, all powered by living organisms. Quantum sensing. Quantum sensors exploit the strange properties of quantum physics to measure things with unprecedented precision. These sensors could detect gravitational waves, find underground water reserves, or discover minerals deep within the Earth. They're so sensitive they can measure changes in gravitational fields from a single molecule moving. This technology could revolutionize navigation, medical imaging, and even help us detect dark matter. 6G communications. While 5G is still rolling out worldwide, researchers are already working on 6G. With potential speeds of 1 terabit per second, that's 100 times faster than 5G, and latency in microseconds, 6G could enable holographic communications, fully immersive AR and VR, and wireless connections between human brains and computers. Expected around 2030, 6G will make today's internet seem like dial-up. Digital twins. Imagine having a virtual replica of your heart, your car, or even an entire city that precisely mirrors its physical counterpart. These digital twins are already being used to test new medications on virtual organs, optimize factory operations, and plan urban development. As sensors become more ubiquitous and AI more sophisticated, these digital replicas will become increasingly accurate, allowing us to simulate and optimize virtually anything. Synthetic biology. Scientists are now programming DNA like software, creating organisms with new capabilities never seen in nature. From yeast engineered to produce medicines to bacteria designed to clean up oil spills, synthetic biology is turning cells into microscopic factories. The potential applications are mind-boggling, from carbon-neutral fuels to crops that thrive in changing climates. Space-based solar power. Imagine massive solar arrays in orbit, collecting solar energy 24/7 without interference from weather or nighttime, then beaming that energy down to Earth using microwaves. With no atmospheric losses and continuous sunlight, space-based solar could generate 8 to 10 times more power than Earth-based solar. Countries like China and Japan are already testing key components of this technology, which could help solve our energy crisis. Molecular manufacturing. What if we could build things atom by atom? Molecular manufacturing aims to do just that. Construct products with atomic precision. This could lead to materials that are stronger than steel yet lighter than plastic, computers smaller than blood cells, and medical devices that work at the molecular level. While still in early stages, advances in scanning probe microscopy and DNA origami are bringing this technology closer to reality. Artificial photosynthesis. Plants convert sunlight, water, and CO2 into energy with remarkable efficiency. Scientists are now creating artificial systems that mimic this process, but produce fuels like hydrogen instead of sugars. If perfected, artificial photosynthesis could provide clean, renewable energy while simultaneously removing carbon dioxide from the atmosphere, a potentially game-changing technology for fighting climate change. 4D printing. 3D printing is already transforming manufacturing, but 4D printing adds a new dimension: time. 4D printed objects can change their shape or properties in response to stimuli like heat, moisture, or light. Imagine bridges that adapt to traffic conditions, medical implants that change shape as you heal, or pipes that expand or contract based on water flow. This technology could revolutionize everything from construction to medicine. Solid-state batteries. Forget lithium-ion. Solid-state batteries replace the liquid electrolyte with a solid material, making them safer, more energy-dense, and faster charging. Companies like QuantumScape and Toyota are racing to commercialize this technology, which could give electric vehicles ranges of over 600 miles and charging times of just 10 minutes. These batteries could also transform renewable energy storage and mobile devices. Exoskeletons. Powered exoskeletons aren't just for Iron Man anymore. These wearable robots can amplify human strength, help paralyzed people walk again, and prevent injuries for workers doing repetitive tasks. From healthcare to construction, exoskeletons are becoming more affordable and practical. The latest models are lightweight, comfortable, and can operate for full workdays on a single charge. Cultured meat. Lab-grown meat produced without slaughtering animals is now a reality. Companies like Good Meat and Upside Foods are already selling cultured chicken in restaurants, with beef, pork, and seafood in development. By growing meat from animal cells, we could reduce environmental impact by up to 96% while eliminating animal welfare concerns. In the next decade, cultured meat could become cheaper than conventional meat. Swarm robotics. Inspired by ants and bees, swarm robotics involves large groups of simple robots working together to accomplish complex tasks. These robot swarms could explore dangerous environments, perform search and rescue operations, or manage agricultural fields plant by plant. The magic isn't in the individual robots, but in their collective behavior. Like the neurons in our brains, it's the connections that create intelligence. Self-healing materials. Imagine roads that fix their own potholes or phone screens that repair their own cracks. Self-healing materials contain microcapsules of repair chemicals or have reversible molecular bonds that automatically fix damage. From concrete that uses bacteria to seal cracks to polymers that reconnect broken bonds when heated, these materials could dramatically extend the lifespan of infrastructure and consumer products. Metasurfaces. Metasurfaces are ultra-thin materials engineered to control light, sound, and other waves in ways that defy conventional physics. These nanoscale structures could lead to flat lenses thousands of times thinner than human hair, invisibility cloaks that bend light around objects, and surfaces that can cool buildings without electricity. The applications range from super compact cameras to holograms to solar cells that capture light from any angle. Aging reversal. What if aging isn't inevitable? Scientists have already reversed aging markers in mice using cellular reprogramming, and companies like Altos Labs are working to translate these findings to humans. From telomere extension to senolytic drugs that remove aging cells, multiple approaches show promise for not just extending lifespan, but rejuvenating bodies at the cellular level. And there you have it. 20 technologies that blur the line between science fiction and reality. Subscribe for more mind-blowing content and ring that notification bell.